Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 in franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. Now for those of you who are fans of the Kansas City Royals, you guys will like this because that's who I'm playing. And I just did 30 wins with 30 teams not too long ago with the Royals, so you guys are seeing a couple Royals games here pretty quick. Verlander on the mound for me, Aaron Crow for the Royals, so both teams coming out with their best pitchers in this game. Now the way that Verlander usually plays, I'm expecting to be able to hold the Royals to a couple runs. I'm just hoping, though, that they don't get a number of hits because the Royals have a quick team. And a lot of times, if you get somebody on base with the Royals, there's a major threat with them stealing second. You might as well have given up a double, or heck, if they get really good, steal third as well. You might as well have given up a triple at that point. So with Verlander, for those of you who haven't seen Verlander play in this game yet, you can see on the left-hand side here once I finish this pitch, that he's got a number of good pitches to go with. He's got a fastball that can reach up to 100, I think 101 I've seen it go up to actually. He's got a good 12-6 curve. He's got a slider. He's also got a changeup, 12-6 curve, getting that first strikeout of the game. So I really like Verlander and the way that he plays because you have a number of pitches that you can go to with 2 strikes. Like right here, good breaking ball. It just straight drops. You gotta love it. Alright, so after that at bat, actually next pitch, Royals getting their first hit of the game with this one going into left field. It's only a single, so I'm alright with that. It's not like I should be worried or anything, but that's their first hit. And then Santiago getting that one, getting it to Peralta, over to fielder, and a double play. So we get rid of that pretty quick and eliminate any momentum that they were trying to gather. Now, Cabrera getting a hit that rolls into center field. This is actually my first hit of the game as well. So we're kind of trading hits here a little bit. Fielder hitting that one on the ground. Bobbles it. And Cabrera breaks up that play. Now, that's not necessarily a highlight, so to speak, but it's just one of those things that, I don't know, I really appreciate a player who can break up a double play like that. All right, fastball 97 miles an hour. That's inside. Now, Aaron Crow, of course, you can see has some speed as well on his fastball. It seems like his accuracy, though, isn't too hot. Whew, letting that one go. Ball 2. One of the things that I've been really trying to work on is my patience at the plate. So I'm looking more at that little chart that you saw just a second ago. I saw 21% of the pitches are low and inside to Santiago. So that's something that I'm looking for. 3-0, pretty smart to just take the pitch, see what it is. It's ball 4. Now, this is another one of those things that's not necessarily a highlight, but for me, working on my patience at the plate, having a walk like that is something that, I don't know, I get pretty excited about. Hit and run, Jackson making contact with it, but not able to get over to first. Runner does advance over to second. With 1 out, some good stuff could happen here. So, Peralta up at the plate, hitting this one into left center. That's going to bring the runner home, and we are looking at a 1-0 game. Now, the Royals definitely can put some offense together. Even though I'm pretty confident that I can hold the Royals to just a few runs, I don't want to feel comfortable with just a 1-run lead. So I'm going to still try and do whatever I can to get some more runs, build up any momentum that I can. So this is huge. I'm glad that I have the lead now against the Royals. And hopefully things are just going to get better from here. All right, so still in the 3rd inning, Victor Martinez hitting that one low. On the ground, double play. It's not like Victor Martinez is the quickest guy anyway, so I do hit a number of double plays with him, which I don't like. Royals getting another hit going into left field. Now, I really have to give the Royals some credit here in this game. Now, usually by the 3rd inning, I've usually racked up a few strikeouts already with Justin Verlander, but that has not been the case in this game. Royals have been able to get a lot of contact on the ball. Some high fly balls, ground balls, a lot of outs because the fielder's behind me. That's a little bit different with Verlander. I'm not worried, but it's definitely different. I got to try to see what I can do and adapt to it. Oh, he's going. What an arm. I love that. I definitely respect a catcher that has a good arm. I wish I had an arm like that when I played catcher. But anyway, that makes it 2 outs. Throw this pitch here inside. Strike out on the fastball. Wow, that was pretty eventful. 99 miles an hour, too. You got to love that. All right. 0-2 pitch. Ah, man. Royals getting a hit. I decided to hesitate a little bit on fielding that ball and get it into the infield. It's only a single. All right. So, one of the things I think has been good for this game, though, by way of Verlander thus far, has been the way that he's utilized his pitches. Now, you can see that the changeup and the slider that he has are sitting in yellow. What that tells you, actually, is that in a lot of instances, I've been able to get 2 strikes on the hitters. But for whatever reason, I can't get that last strike for the strikeout. That one going foul. So, I don't know. I've tried to go with those pitches. I don't want to necessarily rely on my 12-6 curve here at this point, which is what the catcher is wanting me to throw. So I'm going to try and throw this one inside, too, with a fastball. 98. Sorry, Hosmer. So the thing about Verlander that's nice, too, is you're totally all right throwing a fastball for strike 3. That's something I rarely do because it seems like the computer with 2 strikes does a great job of hitting that. All right, 6th inning. We progressed quite a bit. Victor Martinez up at the plate. That one rolling into center field. So that'll be a hit from V-Mart. And I really like what he could put together, especially when he leads off against my trio of hitters. I got Martinez, and then it goes Miguel Cabrera, and then Prince Fielder. So with his ability to hit for contact, I really like having him hit at the top of those 3, because then we're looking at potentially 2 runs if one of them gets a home run, which both of them definitely have the ability to do. All right, 7th inning. Oh, man. Number of double plays in this game has reached 3. So defense has been huge in this game. Billy Butler, who's gone 2 for 2 tonight, has done some damage against me. Now you can see, too, on the left-hand side that the pitches that have been hit more than anything else have been those pitches that I like to go with 2 strikes. Fastball and my 2-seamer, they're just sitting about right where they should be. Fastball is actually a little bit better from a few strikeouts with it. Haha, bringing that one in. 91-mile-an-hour 2-seamer. You can see that Verlander is starting to get a little tired. His pitches have kind of reduced in speed. Not significantly by any means. All right. Aha. Thought I was going to get him with that one. And the 12-6 curve. Not the case. Butler, you're still alive. What are you going to do? I'm going to try and throw a pitch high and outside. Bring it into the strike zone. I love it when I do that with the 2-seamer. So that's another strikeout for Verlander. The later half of the game here is he's done better with the strikeouts. I mean, nothing necessarily to get ridiculously excited about. Just kind of does what he normally does. Delman Young, unnecessarily diving for this one. Look at this. All right, so he probably could have just kept running at full speed and gotten under it, but no, the computer thought that I had to dive for it. Now, usually that's cool because that's a highlight for me, and that helps his status. But at the same time, risk of injury skyrockets whenever you kind of go with a play like that. All right, 9th inning, 2 outs. Prince Fielder hitting this one out of the park in right center. Thank you. I shouldn't say out of the park necessarily. I mean, it stayed in the park, but it went over the wall. There we go. So 411 feet, his 4th home run of the season. I'm liking this. Fortunately, it's just 1 run, so we're looking at a 2-0 game now, thanks to that home run by Prince Fielder. So the hitting drought apparently still continuing in this game. A lot of singles, but not too much power. And I really haven't gotten too many extra base hits. So that's going to be something I need to work on. I've done a lot better, though. I'm kind of watching balls go past that are balls and been a little bit more patient at the plate. So that's nice. Now I just have to get the power part down. And we are set. All right, so bottom of the 9th, 2-0. Keeping Verlander in to try and rest my bullpen a little bit. I mean, they're not, like, ridiculously tired. Nothing like what you saw from spring training. But at the same time, anytime I can get them an extra day's rest, that's going to help out. Because I only play every 4 games or every other game, depending on the series and how many games there are. So with that being the case, the computer uses the bullpen quite a bit. If I can keep them healthy, keep them energized, it should help the computer. So with that hit, we got a runner on first. Eric Wallace now. He is the tying run. He's had 2 strikeouts this game. So I'm not worried. Not at all. All my pitches are looking just fine as well. So everything's in the green, which means any pitch is fair game. I'm going to use that to my advantage here. So I'm going to try, I think, bring it in here with the two-seamer. That one's a foul ball, so looking at 2 strikes now. Pitch count's up at 70, so I'm not like ridiculously tired or anything. That's another foul ball. But I might try and bring in the manager here a little bit later to help out, just so solidify this inning. Gosh, another foul ball. Come on, we just need to get this out right here. Aha, Peralta. Oh, man. Wasn't able to set up that double play because I really didn't charge that ball. I just let it come to me, and it took too much time. Uniski Betancourt coming up now, pinch hitting. So the Royals definitely want to get the win here as well, because that will put them in the first place in the AL Central. Oh, yes! That's my first pickoff of MLB 2K12. That one's sweet. So not necessarily too worried now, since I just got the runner out. I'm loving this. This 9th inning has been nice. I'm glad I kept Verlander in. I'm just excited I got that pickoff. Like I said, that's my first, and I don't have too many firsts necessarily left here for MLB 2K12. Alright, so that was the first strike here, 0-1 pitch. 2 outs now, so this game could get over here pretty quick. A lot of foul balls. Like I was saying, the Royals have made contact with the ball quite a bit. I know I was talking about like some singles and some outs, stuff like that, but a lot of foul balls. Alright, so that one was kind of interesting because I went back at the replay, and you know, every time that you hit it up the middle and it goes towards the pitcher, it always goes off of their foot or something and then they pick it up. Nope, not this case. I went back and I watched that, and that actually went right between Verlander's legs. Like, his feet were like super close together, and the computer managed to make it go right in between his feet. So, not cool for me. Alright, so tying run back up at the plate. And going into this, I had only thrown 1 ball, which is terrible that the game will let you do that. But now I've been throwing more balls than anything. I think I feel the pressure right now, and I'm not necessarily concentrating too much on location as I should be. That's another ball. The last thing I need right here is a walk or have the runner get on base, because then we'd be looking at the game-winning run up the plate. Thank you. That's the first strike off of that 12-6 curve. Still taking a look at every pitch that I have available right now. Everything is fair game. So I could go with anything I want. Oh, man, that one going into, I guess, right center you could call it, or center field. But that's going to make it runners on first and third. So like I was saying, we have got the game-winning run up at home plate. And they're going to go ahead. They're going to bring in a pitch runner. That might be a smart call, because if they can get somebody there in scoring position as well as on third, so if you can get somebody on second and third, a good hit could tie the game up. Eric Hosmer up the plate, one of the best hitters for the Royals. You see 83 contact, 82 power. Man. So I'm going up against their best hitter right now, too. And he gets a hit. That one going into right field. Delvin Young picking it up, throwing it in, and we're looking at runners on first and third once again. So 2-1 game now. I'm getting nervous. I am tense, and I'm kind of wondering if I should have brought Valverde in to close this game out as opposed to leaving Verlander in and rest the bullpen. I was kind of going for the complete game shutout as well. That, of course, destroyed that. So a 1-run game now with 2 outs. Mike the Moose Moustakis up at the plate now. Pitch count 81. I'm rattled. I've got to bring the manager in to calm down Verlander. So my composure comes back down to calm. Now, if you don't have the game, composure is important because it makes it so my location is difficult to kind of be precise with, because it's going to wobble around quite a bit, and I just have to go for a general direction. So I can't like paint it right outside of the strike zone and bring it in, or Just kind of mark it right there on the edge and hope the ump calls it a strike or a ball. So Verlander is calm now. And this is going to be important here. 2 outs. And he's going for second. Already thrown down 1 today. Peralta getting the tag. Wow. Player of the game definitely has to go to Avila. Or Avila. My bad. Man, 2 runners thrown down by my catcher in this one. I love that. And that wins the game for me, too. See, catchers are important, you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. We come away with the win. We're doing all right now against the Royals and in the AL Central. So more to come. I appreciate you guys watching this. I really do. You guys are awesome. Don't ever forget that. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Seriously, you guys are awesome. And as always, I hope you have a good one.